Hey everyone, welcome back to Island Life Cabin Build. This is episode 2. In the first episode we talked a lot about the logistics behind getting to the island, purchasing it, purchasing your cabin kit and getting the cabin kit actually to the island, which is a big struggle. This episode focuses a little bit more on actually starting the build, what's required for prepping the site. So it's a little bit different than the first one, but it also is a major stage, and the first stage in our cabin build in general. When last we left off, we had just delivered everything to the island, and we had to wait until the ice melts in the spring to come, basically, to start the build. So in the meantime, Clayton and I went back down south. We had to go back down to work anyway. Clayton quickly got laid off from his job. He works in the oil sector. And so within a week he was back up north, and then I actually was told to work from home 100% of the time because of some sort of pandemic that was going on. So I actually went up there and I started working full-time from the shed there. I'm able to work remotely, so that's really an advantage of my career. So as I was working, Clayton was preparing to move on to the cabin build, and we were just waiting for the ice to melt in general. So this is where we stay. This is the road over here. It's where we park. And then this is the bush lot he owns. This is the cabin he bought. As you may remember, the cabin was ready-made when we bought it. It was delivered to the property, and of course it's empty inside. So we had to, or Clayton had to, make some furniture for us to live in. So first he made a little stool. The second thing he did was started to construct a bed. So he harvested some materials from the property, notched it out, installed it inside of the cabin, and then we put a mattress on top of that. After that, he then created a little desk for me so I can work full-time from the shed. Last but not least, he installed a wood stove in the shed. It was still quite cold at the time, and so it kept us, and of course Chloe, very warm all day and all night. While waiting for the ice to melt, we had to entertain ourselves. So we explored the mainland property. And we also took a whole lot of walks with Chloe.
Hey, what do you think? Huh? Oh, they're all, one's running away. Oh, there you go. What are you gonna do? What's she looking at? Zoom in here. Oh, top of the food chain right there. Got some deer. Right now they're having a... Oh, no. Chloe won the staring contest. There goes the deers. They're gone. Tails up in the air. Hey, Chloe. 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 Hey. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're on the hunt right now. That's it.
Amongst the walks we took with Chloe, we also tackled the issue of bringing over concrete and other materials we're not able to bring over in the winter. So to address that, Clayton actually worked on a barge type idea. To do that, he bought some barrels down south at the very beginning of the pandemic, harvested more materials from the property, created a grid, placed the barrels within the grid, and put some plywood on top of that with some strapping. That was how we created our barge.
There she is. All her glory. She's roughed in. She is 8 feet by 12. She's a big boy.
The ice finally melted, so we're able to give our barge its maiden voyage. So during the maiden voyage of that barge, I didn't actually show a clip of what happened. I dropped my phone off the barge into the recently unfrozen lake, and very nicely Clayton jumped after it and retrieved it from the bottom of the lake. So it was a good eventful first trip for sure. But after that, we went on to the actual building part of it. So we were looking at the the site where the cabin's going to go based on the restrictions that were given to us, and we're also looking at having to clear and grub the entire site to prepare it for the foundation. This includes removing soil, grass, detritus, debris, and cutting down a few trees as well.
So originally, I was going to build the house here, right on this point. But the city says you have to have it 100 feet away on any water's edge, even though I'm like 30 feet up in the air at the moment. But I digress. So I had to move it 100 feet back, so I was able to talk them down to 70 feet over here. So we're gonna go up here. So right in that corner there, the corner right in front of the screen tarp, in the corner of that rock, that's 100 feet pretty much on the dot, right from the water. So we're gonna have a deck from here all the way down this rock cliff here. I'll be talking down to 70 feet, and that's the right there we marked. Quiz. That's 70 feet from the water's edge there. So on that rock behind me, I'm looking at now, is where it is. The frame is where Chelsea and I moved all of those logs over. We had to change the location of everything. But anyway, we did it. In the butt, we did it. And basically from where that frame is, over that rock, over the bag installation, those kind of where the solar panels are, then over there is where the cabin's going right here. So we're knocking down 1, 2, 3, and 4. That little guy right there, 5. That one, that tree. And I'm gonna do one video film of this because it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm about to rip out here. All this I can leave right now. Love it, eh? Liking. And then we gotta clear everything out basically from here, all this out, all this mossy, beautiful looking grass out. Have to move some rocks, it looks like a few of them. Got a pulley for that. No, this debris gotta get out of here. I clean all this out today. And move this insulation.
We moved the insulation and we're getting ready to cut down the trees. Woohoo! So this is another way of taking a tree out, which includes the roots, which has been a big challenge for us when doing the site clearing. So pulled it right out by using the winch. Now that the trees are out, it's easier to see where the cabin's going to go. One corner here, one corner here, one corner there, and another over there. It's going to be about 600 square feet, and I think it's like 24 by 24. From this vantage point, you can also see our built camp. So we have tents set up for daily activities, and it's actually set up right next to the cabin build site, as it was the flattest area that we could find that was a bit protected from the wind. You can see our get out tent here. We have a big prospector tent to put up, but we haven't done it yet just because we have to cut down the logs to put it up. So we have our sleeping tent slash my working tent, kitchen tent, insulation pile, and a shed we put up last year that holds all the tools and that sort of thing. So this used to be grass. If you see just up there, the grass used to extend all the way here, and we've had to roll it back and take it out and sweep it out so the engineer can see exactly where all the footings are going to go. On top of removing all the trees, all the soil and moss, we actually had to move some rocks as well. Where we were building is granite, and the granite does come off in chunks, so we had to move them by hand to get them out from where the footings were going to go for the cabin. The clearing of the site took about 3 days, but we didn't have much help from this little girl.
What we got here is a lead predator in a natural state.
We gotta be very careful. She is in her den right now. She is on the island. Let's approach with caution, please. We come up over. Oh, she's looking up. Yeah, we gotta be careful now. She's not looking at us, so we'll just have to get closer to her. This is her nest. Part bird, part dog. Oh, she's looking right at us. Hi. Can I get a pet? Look at you. So, you got yourself a little bed here, do you? Is that what this is? Hey? A little bed? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, it's a good girl. Yeah, you love the sun. Eh? Enjoy the sun.
So that's it for the cabin build for this episode. Before you go, though, check out the sights and sounds from some of Clayton's adventures, as well as some scenery around the island. Until next time, I'll see you later.
Seagull Point, baby. There's a shit ton of seagulls on this one. Ooh, there's a shallow rock here, man. Right there in the corner. Look at that. It isn't that bad. Look at these little guys. Oh no. What those little fuckers are? Oh, they're all hanging out. There. We are on Seagull Point, and there is shit everywhere. Eggs. Potted seagull eggs. There's my goat. Cool dogging spot in here. Wait for Emma.